Friends, welcome back to Flavors and Knowledge, the podcast where we dive deep into the art of cooking, the science behind ingredients, and the rich stories that make food so much more than just a meal. I'm your host, Noah Mitchell, speaking from Chef Walter's Cooking School in Rhode Island, USA, bringing you narrated, factual culinary education, honest food talk, and a few opinions along the way. Chef Walter writes the content for this episode. This segment is titled, The Sneaky Phenomenon of Shrinkflation, How Companies Are Giving You Less for More. You've probably felt it while standing in the grocery aisle, that nagging suspicion that your favorite products don't seem to go as far as they used to. The bag of chips feels suspiciously light. The ice cream tub looks the same size, but somehow empties faster. Your morning coffee ran out quicker than expected. Welcome to Shrinkflation, the corporate sleight of hand where companies quietly shrink product sizes while keeping prices steady, or even nudging them up, turning your dollar into less real value without ever slapping a bigger price tag on the shelf. It's infuriating because it's so sneaky. No dramatic announcement, no guilty, now 20% more, sticker. Just a slow, creeping betrayal that hits your wallet over time. In 2026, with lingering supply chain scars, stubborn ingredient costs, and new pressures like tariffs, shrinkflation isn't fading, it's getting bolder. BuzzFeed and Reddit's r/shrinkflation community are flooded with fresh outrage. Shoppers posting side-by-side photos of old versus new packaging, captions dripping with sarcasm like, "Et tu, Nutella?" or "My cat food just went on a diet too." Take some of the latest real-world gut punches from late 2025 into early 2026. Toilet paper and other paper products continue to lead the pack in downsizing. Rolls that once boasted generous sheet counts now feel thinner and shorter. Some brands quietly trimming 10–20% while touting improved absorbency as a consolation prize. Snacks and candy are prime targets. Multi-packs of chocolate bars drop from 5 to 4 pieces at the same price. Cheeseball buckets have visibly shrunk across multiple redesigns. Doritos and Cheetos bags arrive with noticeably more air and fewer chips. Beverages keep shrinking bottles. Orange juice containers lose ounces. Gatorade redesigns improve grip, while dropping from 32 to 28 Oz. And even heartburn relief liquids like Gaviscon shrink from 600 ml to 500 ml without touching the price. Everyday staples aren't safe either. Aquafresh toothpaste tubes slim down dramatically, 100 ml to 75 ml, sometimes with a price creep, resulting in a 105% unit cost jump in some stores. Nescafe coffee jars lose grams. Cat food cases deliver less per can while charging more overall, and even powdered drink mixes have their packet count. Household heroes like detergent bottles, cupcake packs, and CeraVe moisturizers lose 15–36% of their contents in single redesigns, all while brands bank on you not reading the fine print on the back. Why do companies do this? Simple math. Raw materials, labor, energy, and shipping costs keep climbing, but outright price hikes spark boycotts and lost sales. Shrinkflation lets them pass on those increases quietly. Studies show consumers react far more angrily to a visible dollar increase than to getting a few fewer ounces or sheets. It's psychological warfare. The package looks familiar, the price feels familiar, so you grab it anyway. One analysis found that revenues from downsized products actually rose about 6% the following year, even though sales barely dipped. But the jig is up for many shoppers. Surveys in 2025 showed 80% of people in places like the UK are now very or fairly concerned about shrinkflation, up from previous years. Yet fewer are actively switching brands or boycotting. Why? Habit, brand loyalty, and the sheer exhaustion of constant vigilance win out. Lower-income households feel the sting hardest, since essentials eat up more of their budget, turning a small shrink into a meaningful hit. Social media amplifies the backlash. Viral posts call it everything from sneakflation to outright theft. People share triumphant gotcha moments spotting old stock next to new on the shelf, weighing bags, counting crackers. The R-letter Shrinkflation subreddit has become a digital hall of shame, with thousands venting about everything from lighter saltine boxes to vanishing servings in pet food. So what can you do? Become a detective in your own cart. Always check unit prices, price per ounce or per sheet on shelf tags. They reveal the real story. Compare old packaging if you spot it lingering on shelves. Consider switching to store brands, bulk buys, or generics that often dodge the shrink game longer. Support companies that stay transparent. Rare, but they exist. In the end, shrinkflation is more than a pricing trick. It's a quiet tax on trust. Companies bet you'll keep buying out of convenience or nostalgia. But the more we notice, call it out, and shop smarter, the harder it becomes for them to hide. Next time your cereal box feels half empty before breakfast, remember, it's not your imagination. It's shrinkflation, and it's still very much winning, unless consumers start pushing back harder. Your wallet deserves better than optical illusions disguised as progress. My ultimate suggestion is always to be positive, and we'll make certain here to share more positive content next time. That's a wrap on today's journey through flavors and knowledge. Thanks for joining me. Remember to taste thoughtfully, cook with passion, and keep exploring the endless world of food. Subscribe for more, share with a fellow food lover, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep your eyes on the fire and stay curious.